Yo, what up? Our good friends over at CXSABERs sent us over their BAYLAN SKOLL lightsaber for review. Let's check it out. Alright, so the lightsaber did come in this hard shell case, which is really dope. It's got this nice handle, kind of carried around like a briefcase. It's got little rubber feet at the bottom there, so if you want to place it down on the floor or anything like that, you're not going to scratch up this beautiful hard shell case. This case is perfect for like traveling or anything like that, because it even has the clamps on the side to secure it closed, and you know it's not going to just pop open randomly because it's got 3 different, securing sections there, so you're nice and secure. So let's pop this thing open and see what we get inside. I will say I did cheat and I did take a sneak peek at this saber, and I will say this thing is absolutely legit. So let's check out what we got in the box. So one of the first things I see here is you have a display stand. This is dope because if you want to display it on a shelf or anything like that, you're rocking and rolling here. And here you have your instruction manual. This lightsaber is a SNV4, so if you've never operated one of those lightsabers, this is gonna be your best friend. Right here you have this packet right here. This is gonna have your charging cable, your Allen key, and your retention screws. What your retention screws are used for is to tighten the blade to the hilt. So if you're swinging this bad boy around, the blade doesn't go flying, you know what I mean? Stays nice and secure, so you don't have to worry about it just falling out and any of that jazz. You've also got here one of the main attractions, which is your NeoPixel blade. This thing is beautiful. It's very actually heavy, which is nice, and very strong. So if you wanted to battle with this thing, I'd actually think you might be able to. This gives me a lot of confidence. There's a lot of sabers where the blade is not this thick. So if you wanted to smash this thing around within reason, because it does have all the LEDs going across this blade here. Now, the last thing you want to do is damage your brand new expensive lightsaber. But if you wanted to hit it around a little bit, I'd feel pretty confident with this one. If you wanted to go hardcore dueling, I would suggest going with a baselit lightsaber. And basically what that means is the lightsaber has the light in the hilt itself, and it kind of shines through the blade kind of like a flashlight. So if you wanted to bang that blade around, there's actually no LEDs. It's a hollow tube and it's just reflecting the light. So if that's what you're looking for, I'd go baselit. This is the NeoPixel version of this lightsaber, and this lightsaber actually goes for $450. But don't worry guys, I do have a discount code that I will link right here on the screen, and it'll also be in the description of the video. So without further ado, I'm going to close this case and we're going to get into what you guys are here for. And here is the BAYLAN SKOLL lightsaber. Guys, I can't express to you enough how big this lightsaber is. It is absolutely massive. So just for size comparison, check it out compared to my arm. So the tip of my finger, and it almost also takes up my whole forearm. I mean, if I go from my forearm, it goes to like the middle of my hand. This thing is massive. I mean, look, double handing it, and I still have all this lightsaber still left. I mean, it makes sense, right? Ray Stevenson was a really big guy, so, you know, this feels legit. This is the newer BAYLAN SKOLL. The one previously was a lot smaller than this one. I would say probably about an inch to an inch and a half shorter, and it was also a lot thinner. This is the updated version of this lightsaber, and I'm pretty sure that this is pretty darn screen accurate, so I'm very happy with that. It's also very heavy, which also makes sense. You know, when I look at BAYLAN SKOLL, I feel like his lightsaber is going to be extremely substantial, and I get that feeling here. I mean, this thing is absolutely stunning. The weathering on this actually feels legitimate and doesn't feel like it was done in like a machine. This looks real, so that feels nice. You know, it gives you that good like in-world feeling. And honestly, when this came out of the box and I saw it for the first time, I was honestly extremely impressed, because you guys know I do a lot of lightsaber reviews here, and it's very rare that I pick up a lightsaber and I'm kind of like super blown away. And this is the first lightsaber in a really, really long time that I was actually really taken back, and I couldn't get it out of my hands for the longest time. So you guys got to check this thing out. It is stunning. If you're looking for a BAYLAN lightsaber, this is definitely the way to go. So I'm going to throw the blade in here, and then we're going to check out some of these sound fonts and colors. It does come with 27 pre-installed sound fonts, and I might have added a few, so we'll check those out as well. And yes, you can customize the sound fonts in here. It does have an SD card that you can plug into your computer, and if you download any sound fonts, I recommend Kyberphonic. But yeah, if you're gonna download any sound fonts, you can take those and drag them right on here. It's very easy, being that it's an SNV4. If it's the Profi version, it's a little bit more complicated. You need to know how to code and all of that. But if you get the SNV4, it is very, very easy. So let's check out the blade, slide that thing in here, and then we'll check it out. Let's go. All right, so now that we have the blade installed in the hilt, we could check out some of these sound fonts and colors. But before we do that, I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because this is an SNV4, you can actually control this lightsaber with the Force Park app, meaning you can ignite it, you know, customize the colors, customize your sound fonts, customize the volume, the clash, all those things straight from the app itself. I actually have it powered up here, so I'm just holding it, right? And if I hit the button, it's gonna turn it on. Like, how dope is that? So you could literally just be sitting across the room and you could turn it off and on right from your phone. So I don't know, pretty dope, pretty dope. Turn off this light here, and we already saw the first color, which I thought was absolutely dope. So let's check it out in the dark. Oh yeah. So this blade, as you can tell, is very, very bright. You've got your smooth swing. Got that nice hum. Got the blaster effects. I mean, this thing is set up. All right, let's see what we got next. So to go to the next sound font, you're just gonna hold the button down, flick the wrist, and it'll shuffle to the next one. Nice. Woo! So if you notice the ignition on that one, even though they were the same color, they were different ignition styles. All right. Woo, that's a nice color. It's like a teal. Sounds really good. Guys, this is awesome.
Ray Skywalker.
Ray Skywalker. Nice. Oh, the sound font's different there. That's different. See what we got next. Ben. Yeah. That cracked crystal. Look at that. Kylo. Super nice.
I am the Inquisitor.
I am the Inquisitor. Ooh. Dude, epic.
Tell me, is this training? My training? No. Always training.
The universes. Woo. Mind you guys, all of these colors and ignitions are customizable, so you can set them to whatever color and ignition combination you want.
Master Windu.
Little rainbow color. Window. Master Windu is definitely not rainbow color. He's 100% purple, but this just is a good example of what this blade can do. I mean, you can see those colors kind of shining off my shirt there. Absolutely insane. Love it.
I am told it is the dark saber.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds just like the Darksaber. So nice.
Master Mundi.
Master Mundi. Chiari. Those are different sound fonts. I've actually never heard those before. Just a quick mention, this thing is so heavy, my arm's a little tired. You don't really get that too often. Grievous. Oh yeah, that's that Obi-Wan blue. Woo! See what else we got.
Quinlan pause.
Quinlan. Ooh, look at that green. So good. So good. All right. So, remember I said I had added my own, few custom sound fonts. I'm going to shuffle to those just to see kind of what are the kind of things you can do with this lightsaber with your own little tweaks and your own little customization. So I'm going to shuffle through those right now.
BAYLAN SKOLL.
There we go. BAYLAN SKOLL. Yeah. I mean, I had to put this sound font. It is funny that this sound font didn't come on the Saber, so that's okay. I put it on myself and look at it and listen to it. Woo! So good. Yes! It's like everything I've ever wanted. I added a few more sound fonts that I thought were pretty dope as well. Check this one out. Shinhati. Oh yeah. You can see the hum is a little bit different. Not sure if that's gonna come through on the microphone or not, but the smooth swing sounds a little different. So good. Check this one out.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah. Had to get the Ahsoka on there.
Morgan Elsbeth.
Well, Morgan Elsbeth. Yeah. These are all the cool things you can do with an SNV4, you know, with just customizing it a little bit.
Sabine Wren.
Sabine. So good. There's one in particular I'm really excited about, and I hope it's this one. I forget what order I put them in.
Morocco.
Oh, Morocco. It's not this one, but this one's cool too. Yeah. Look at that hum. Ugh. That hum is next level. Speaker on this thing is pretty decent. Alright, here's the next one. Yeah, that's right. You heard that right. Pikachu. I don't know. Little fun things like that, you know, obviously it's not a canon thing, but why not have a little fun with it? But that's it for the South Ponce colors. Let me give you my final thoughts. So here are my final thoughts. If you're looking for a BAYLAN SKOLL lightsaber that's extremely accurate and that's easy to customize, to put sound fonts on, this is definitely the way to go. I mean, this thing is stunning because not only is it super functional and easy to use, if you wanted to just display this on a shelf, you know, because you wanted a screen accurate BAYLAN SKOLL lightsaber, look no further. I mean, this thing is stunning. And also on top of that, like minus it just being screen accurate, it's like really cool looking. Like it is one of the coolest looking lightsabers I've actually seen in a very, very long time. You know, a lot of the lightsabers, there are really cool ones, but there are some ones that are just kind of boring. And this is not that whatsoever. I'm very, very pleased with this lightsaber. You know, whoever designed this initially, like at Lucasfilm and Star Wars, did a great job. And CXSABERs, thank you again for sending this to me because this thing is absolutely beautiful and I am extremely grateful to have this in my collection. So guys, if you're looking for a BAYLAN lightsaber, look no further than this one here by CXSABERs. All the information will be linked down in the description. If you had any questions for me, let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. Please smash that like and subscribe button for more content just like this. May the Force be with you.